What's up, guys? So I got some exciting news for you today, and I'll explain that right now. So, since 2017, when Milwaukee released their first battery string trimmer, I bought one and I loved it ever since. And then for the past 4 or 5 seasons, I've been exclusively running Milwaukee for my string trimmer, all that. I apologize if I have to squint or if the sun's in my eyes. It's been cold for months, and then now we get this, beautiful Georgia day. It's a Sunday. In the afternoon after church, and I mean, it's like, I don't know, almost pushing 70. So, got to take advantage of it, got to stand in the sun, do this. Anyway, back to the topic. So since 2017, I research brands. Y'all seen on the channel, I have videos of all of it. I've bought a ton of brands, right, of different battery equipment because I've been doing this lawn business my whole life, and, almost 20 years in, I really appreciate anything that I can use that's quieter, less vibration, battery, all that. So I started digging into brands, and Milwaukee released a string trimmer that was a great deal. When it came out, they run a special on Acme Tools, I believe, which is a great distributor. And so I bought the trimmer. I can't remember the exact model number. It looks like just like this one, like y'all are familiar with the Quick Lock one. But it's a dedicated string trimmer. That's the first one I had, and then I ended up buying a couple of those. 3 of these. All the attachments for the Quick Lock, everything from my tape measures to drills to impact wrench. Even my kids, I got them the Milwaukee, the M12 like small blower. It's like a real blower. It's great for kids if they want to help blow off driveway or something. I mean, it's made for like blowing off sawdust or whatever. But everything you can imagine, if Milwaukee has a version of it, I've grown to like it. And like I said, I've tried all brands, and then through the years and even later years, I've tried brands and had mixed success with different ones. And I've paid my own full price money for all of it. For all these brands, I've paid my own hard-earned money. Up to this point, and I'll explain in a minute what happened, but up to this point, nothing is sent to me free. I haven't really asked for, brands to shoot anything. River, you're welcome to run back and forth, but don't stand there, I'm trying to shoot a video here. So anyway, my son, he may pop in here out of the video because it's Sunday and I'm here at home. Anyway, so I bought different brands, spent my own money on the things. And yes, there's advancements on different brands, and I'm not saying other brands are trash or whatever. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, a couple of years ago, there was a brand that came out with the first tabless battery. And tabless is super important. It's kind of the next big thing when it comes to lithium batteries. So a company, first like power tool company released one. It's a big deal, fast charge times, all that. YouTube, what is a tabless battery, right? And that's how I kind of learned about it. So research that, but Milwaukee has a tabless battery now called a Forge. And I have 3 of these. I bought 2 of them for my dad for Christmas. This one is 216 watt hours. Look right here on the bottom. That basically is your run time of your battery. So you need to figure out the watt hours of whatever battery you have, whatever brand you run, whatever. But so Milwaukee was basically kind of leading, or for the price that you can, Home Depot or whatever your authorized retailer of Milwaukee is, whatever your favorite one. For the watt hours that you get, it's very hard to beat the Milwaukee brand. And I've spent $5,000 or $10,000 my own dollars on these different things. I mean, I have everything known to man. Y'all know that. You'll see it on all my videos. But the Forge, the tabless battery, is very important. And so what this does is this, for the price that they sell these for, I think the regular price on this is $249. And then at Christmas, I actually picked up, they run specials on Home Depot and Acme Tools and etc. Authorized retailers. So I was actually able to pick this up and then like get a bonus battery as well on my, on another set that I bought. So now Milwaukee, it's not even close. It's not even close for So here's the thing, as you guys consider battery equipment, if you're a battery equipment lover, hater, whatever, if you consider buying one, I would say tabless batteries are the benchmark now. You have to have this. It's like a game changer. So if you compare all the brands right now, go and look of a tabless battery, and for watt hours that you get, nothing comes close to Milwaukee. It just doesn't, you know. And so all this being said, so this is a supercharger that I bought. When you put this on here, it blows through here and cools the battery right here. And since it's a tabless battery, it can recharge much faster. Basically, it doesn't have all them little individual bridges for the batteries. It's more of a unified way of putting them together. Again, just YouTube what is a tabless battery, and it'll explain it for you. You know, I'm not claiming to be smart, you know, enough to explain all that, but it's a game changer. So if you have a tabless battery in one of these, you know, and if you have the supercharger, I mean fast charge times. It was totally worth the price, you know, that I bought this. These Forge batteries, totally worth it, game changer. So all that being said, as I look through all brands, try all kinds of brands over the years, all those kind of things, I keep coming back to Milwaukee is just the best. It is the best product for the money that you pay, straight up. You know, no, you know, people, you may say, comment on this video down below if you think I'm just like a brand sellout or whatever. But if you compare the watt hours of what you get in a battery, how much are the chargers, how much are, you know, different pieces of equipment, especially if you consider around 4th of July, Christmas, whatever, they run so many great specials at, you know, Home Depot, you know, like where they're authorized retailers. They run just amazing specials on these things. So if you consider all that, I can guarantee you hands down that this really is the top brand for what you get as far as a battery equipment, and I love it. I'm not saying everything they have is flawless. I'm not saying that. If y'all watch my videos, I shoot 100% straight on anything. There's no money exchanged. Milwaukee's give me no money, whatever. But here's the thing. So with all that being said, and knowing all that, and researching and being involved in this battery equipment for however, you know, been experimenting with it ever since whatever it was, 2017 or 18 or whatever. I think it was 17 when I bought that first string trimmer. You know, I have the handheld blowers and all the hedge trimmers. That's what I use every day, full time. So, you know, except for leaf season. Leaf season, you know, I do have to fire up in some situations. You know, I have to use, you know, big backpack blowers, but I love these Milwaukee products. So, all that being said, since it's what I spend my money on, $5,000 or $10,000 of my own money, not sent to me free, I figure if I ever test product from a brand or something like that, wouldn't it make sense to pursue the brand that I spend all my money on anyway? You guys out there that, you know, see these YouTube guys like me or whatever, I mean, not me, but, you know, just whatever other channels, what do they have? What did they buy that they actually spent their money on? That's what you should consider. And I did actually spend my own money on all this Milwaukee stuff, and I bought and, you know, and tried all kinds of other brands, you name it. Not every single one, but a good many of them. If you look back through my videos, I'm just testing different things, just to, you know, see what's what, you know. But I figure, hey, if this is what I end up selling a lot of that other product, all the other products I've tried, I end up selling them and coming back to just buying Milwaukee because the quality, the warranty is excellent. You know, the e-service, just their kind of, the program of how they do things is great. So when I come back, you know, when I consider all those things, I'm like, if I'm going to pursue a brand, if I ever test a product for a brand, I would love to do it with Milwaukee, right? So this year at the expo, and I haven't really, like I said, I haven't really deeply pursued other brands, but this year at the expo, I went up, tried to explain all this to them, give them a card like, hey, if you know, someone, you know, if I ever work with someone, it would be a company like you guys. Well, it actually would be you guys if I worked with someone. So, went up, talked to people. A couple months later, I heard from someone from Milwaukee. Great to deal with. This is not sponsored. It's not really a partnership. Technically, it's just me testing a product, showing you a product of what it can do. And so, everything I've bought, you know, is bought with my own money, except they sent me this first and new product that I seen at the expo this year, and I loved it. It is the new redesigned, well, I'll show it to you. But anyway, so everything you know, that explains this whole story. I bought all the stuff. You know, it's still not really like you know, a partnership or sponsorship. It's nothing like that. It's just, they've agreed. I've been so blessed to be selected as part of the team now of, you know, hey, this or that, they're going to send to me and let me show it to you guys, test it, you know, and do real world, do what we do, you know, here on YouTube. So, I got something that I want to show you. First thing I got sent, and I was kind of skeptical myself. I'm like, man, this is cool talking to him and all that. Is something really going to show up in the mail? I don't know. But it came in the mail, so I guess we got to make a video about it. So let's open it up. So this is a Milwaukee 3046-20. I'll put the link below to an authorized retailer such as Home Depot, you know, Acme Tools, whatever. I'll put a link below to one of those, possibly both of them. So you can go check it out, pick one up. But anyway, let's see if, I think this is completely redesigned from the old one, which I'm very excited about. And I'll show you why in a second. Just gonna set some of this stuff off to the side for now. And we're gonna pull this out. Don't worry, I'll show it to you for real in a minute. Just let me set some of our accessories. We're not gonna actually run this right now. That'll be in more content to come. But we're gonna set this here. So we got, you know, something to look at. So if you compare like the one they had, which works great. This is what I use every single day. I have the dedicated one and I have a few of these. Y'all are familiar with this. You know, this is the quick lock. This is probably like their most popular thing, you know, over the years. And as you can see, mine's pretty heavily used. I don't know. It looks worse in real life than it does on camera. But anyway, as you can see, there's a redesign. This doesn't look the same. It's a little bit wider. I can't confirm this yet, but we're gonna test it. But I believe, as you can see, yeah, you can kind of see here, it's different. I believe that there is a different motor in here, because they now claim that it has the power of, well, we can pull it up right here. Power of 31 cc gas. So I think, I haven't tested this yet, but from what I've asked and what I've learned about, I think they have bumped up the power on this. And then if you pair that, you know, with your forged battery here on this is going to be a lethal system. I believe these are $299 right now, but man, that is an amazing price for that unit. You can get a forged battery for $249, you know, even less sometimes, you know, depending on specials and whatnot. But yeah, I believe, you see, this is a little different too. I'll have to learn all this. I'll show you all this, but I believe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can, I don't know if that like makes that go the other direction. I kind of don't think that's necessary, but maybe that is, or maybe this just goes back down. Maybe you press it and move it to up. I don't know these things yet, but, and we will figure that out, and we will run it and all that stuff. But right now, I was just trying to explain, you know, this video is about, you know, before, comment below if you think I'm a sellout or whatever. But, you know, I just wanted to explain how this works and that I'm blessed to be a part of the team where we're going to test some things. I'm very excited about it. Feel very blessed to be a part of it. And that's it. I mean, I don't really have anything else to tell you about it, but man, also this head, it looks a little bit more beefy than the old one. So, I mean, you know, like, you guys out there.
Change up on the way.
Oh, that's great. So you guys out there that are, sorry, my daughter's talking to me. She said my parents are on the way. You guys out there that are considering trying battery stuff, Milwaukee Fuel, brushless, top of the line. This is real deal commercial equipment, especially now. Like it feels like they even, like, it feels like they've even like bumped this up. It feels like the heavy duty of this is even bumped up compared to the old one. I can't confirm that yet, but just like the feel of it and stuff, it's awesome. And again, if you compare the prices of these with the forged battery, you know, I believe this unit is $299. I checked because I typed in the model number. I don't know if they offer this like as a kit or whatever. Maybe they will if they don't yet. This is kind of new. This is new. But it's amazing because they've listened to y'all's feedback, and I've talked to them about it. So I'm like, you know, people that are thinking about trying Milwaukee and they try a string trimmer, they don't necessarily, you know, want to have to use, you know, an attachment unit, you know, just like me, just like a lot of you guys. I love the one's dedicated unit. It's just, you know, it's more preferred, at least for me and a lot of you guys out there, that was holding you back from trying the Milwaukee brand because they were not available. The old one, you know, I have one just like this, but it's dedicated trimmer. But for a couple years they discontinued it. Maybe it's because they were working on this one. But anyway, they basically just rocked with this, which not a problem. But now you have a dedicated trimmer, which from my experience, you know, is can be a little bit more efficient. You don't have that, you know, connection point right there halfway. A lot of different reasons why I love it. You know, just feels different. Even if you guys are running gas equipment, the dedicated unit just always tends to feel better than a combi unit, or, you know, attachment unit, whatever you call this. And again, that's a preference thing. Maybe you think attachment one feels better. If that is the case, great. You can pick these up. You know, they're highly available, you know, any Home Depot, you know, whatever. You know, but for you, those of you that are like, hey, I want a dedicated unit, you know, definitely check this out. Again, I'm going to put a link down below. I don't want to bore this. I already kind of made this a long talking video, but I just wanted to talk through this to you guys. And as you know, as you see this trimmer and hopefully many more things on the channel, you kind of know, you know, what's going on, you know, or like what the deal is. They also, at the expo, I seen they have this in an edger, like a straight shaft edger. So that is another thing that you guys wanted. Awesome. They also have, again, I don't know if all these things are available right now. Maybe they are. I don't know. You know, look into it, and or ask me if you're interested, and I can look into it and help you guys with it. But dedicated edger, dedicated hedge trimmer, I believe, just so many things. If y'all check back to my videos from the expo, I have a video where I showed like the whole trailer setup they had with all these new products. So anyway, that's kind of it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think I'm a sellout or whatever. Because I want to know those things, you know. I'm here to, you know, talk with you guys, and, you know, I'm honest, and, you know, share your thoughts about it. But if it's a brand that I spend a ton of my own money on anyway, if I can qualify and get to the point to where I could be selected to try things that I probably would buy this trimmer anyway, hey, that makes sense for me. And I hope it makes sense for Milwaukee, because I'm not on here just trying to, you know, I'm not on here just pushing free product that I got. No, this is what I use anyway. So that's kind of it. I won't ramble on anymore. It's already a long video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you think I'm silly, or this doesn't make sense, or whatever. But yeah, that's it. Appreciate you.